free to write on the chat. I really appreciate if I'm audible. Please confirm if I'm audible. And before we shoot, let's welcome everybody. Leadership Kaliland Dombela, welcome. Leadership Samsori Samsung, Leadership Rose, Rosa, Philip, and Leadership Omega, and of course, Leadership Madisheko, and Leadership Lillian, and of course, not Lillian Dumbe, by the way, and of course, Kathleen. Leadership Caitlin Malapi. And of course, you've got Leadership Elvis there. Thank you for ever being active, my great sir. Leadership Ambrose, it's been a long, long time. Leadership Rakubu there, Sefinius, and Leadership Rachel. Matimela there, Leadership Sunday. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome Limpopo, welcome Cape Town, welcome Pumalanga, welcome KwaZulu Natal, and of course, welcome Free State, and of course, welcome Northwest, welcome Cape Town, represented by Western Cape. Welcome EC. Of course, welcome all the provinces, and of course, welcome to all everybody that is outside the country. Ladies and gentlemen, let's talk about it. My name is Lunga Rosha, known as Kaunda. And of course, let's talk about mindset. Mindset is one of the things that brings us here. Mindset is one of the things that makes us proper. Mindset is one of the things that makes us to grow. Now, it's very important to be aware of these three broke mindset that will destroy your life. Being broke doesn't start leadership in your bank account. It starts quietly in your mind. So it's a mindset so that destroy most people that never realize it sabotages them. Ladies and gentlemen, it's very important to understand that it sounds logical. It feels responsible, and of course, but slowly it trains you to think small and move late and settle for survival instead of growth. Now, remember, let's tell the raw truth. Most people are not broke because life is unfair. They are broke because their mindset is. They blame the economy, their background, their jobs, or even God. But the real enemy isn't outside, but it's inside. Now, the battle for wealth doesn't begin in your wallet, it begins in your mind, very importantly. Ladies and gentlemen, if your thoughts are poor, your life will be poor. And no matter how much money passes through your hands, and you will see it vanishing. Number one, it's very important to be aware of the I can't mentality, the limiting belief trap. Number two, it's very important to understand the it's too late for me mentality, the hopeless trap. Ladies and gentlemen, number three, before we begin, is the dependency mentality. This is the mindset that keeps people waiting for miracles, politicians, family, government, rich uncle, rich aunt, and so forth and so forth. So you decide, where do you fall? So if your thoughts are poor, your income will be temporal. If your beliefs are limited, your opportunities will shrink. Now, but once your mindset or your mind changes, your life follows. Very important. Stop thinking small, start thinking lack, stop thinking tear. Now replace I can't with I will, replace I am broke with I am building, and of course replace I am waiting with I am working. So of course you don't need a miracle, you need a mindset shift. That's all you need, nothing else. Let's talk about this guy. Let's talk about why you're here. Let's talk about preserving, enhance your wealth with gold. Let's talk about what is quantum mental. Let's talk about what is WDG. Let's talk about all of these that you see in front of you. Ladies and gentlemen, let's talk about this powerful man, the founder himself, the leadership, Tato Lincoln Sung. This is the founder of and chairman, executive of Quantum Metal. And of course, this is the man that is vast experience in the space of gold, in the space of silver, in the space of mining, in the space of a lot that you can mention in that space. Now, they started this opportunity, Quantum Metal, exactly in 2012, that is 30 July. Now, why they started the organization? Now, the aim of this is the largest gold bar distribution in Malaysia and the world as large, and to provide 99.99% of LBMA gold products to the world market and governments, banks, financial institutions, merchants, individuals, and everybody that is interested. Now, ladies and gentlemen, they initiated the links between local banks and international bullion suppliers, including Pepmint. Now, as you know, buying gold, it is an exchange of currencies. There are, of course, three currencies that I can talk about. Gold is number one, number two, fiat currency, and we go to cryptocurrency. Now we're talking about gold. That's where we are. Now, very important, ladies and gentlemen, why gold? It is important to understand that gold represents wealth, gold represents beauty, gold represents you protecting your funds against inflation, against fiat currency depreciation. Now, this is you, obviously, in some countries, it is tax-free advantage and it stores as it doesn't expire, by the way, and you can have it, it represent money, represent wealth, and it's very, very, very important, ladies and gentlemen. And you can diversify as well, one of the reasons why gold. Now, I can share to you that you can have gold fractionally so as little as 1,000 rand, and you can be a person that owns gold. Now, digitally so. So, it, of course, liquidity provided, flexibility provided, transferability provided, optionally converted physically so in some of the countries, and it is borderless since we're using USDT or cryptocurrency as a form of payment, and of course, timeless as well with the support provided. So that's the most important thing. Ladies and gentlemen, it is very important for me to share the products. Now, we'll talk about two products and we'll leave it at large, but we'll talk about the two products. But now let's talk about this main storage. Now, the storage is the one that QM provides economy recovery solution, which is Quantum Metal, of course, they provide a gold storage account. So this account is very important because this account, ladies and gentlemen, transform your currency into gold, number one. And also, this is where you can buy gold, you can sell gold, you can transfer gold within members. And of course, you can buy as little as 1,000 rands if you wish, or $50. Now, it is very important to have this gold storage account because it's for free. Now, you can match this with what you call gold converter account. For now, please don't go too big on this one. Go slowly as you can. I will tell you why as we move forward. Now, this helps to preserve your wealth. And of course, what does that mean? It means that you can buy a fridge, you can buy a car, you can buy a house, you can buy a hotel, you can buy a truck, you can buy anything that you wish. You can even go and pay lobola. But first, buy your gold storage account and dip it into the sea of Quantum Metal to gold converter account. Now, this is going to be your bridge because gold storage account is your bridge to gold converter account. Now, when you purchase that, you get 85% back to you and you go back to pay lobola. Now, when the wife is leaving, is hurtful, doesn't want you anymore, doesn't love you anymore, it's okay because now you will recover all that money. You don't have to go back and claim your cows. No, you can recover all that money. Sorted. When you go buy a flat, you go buy apartment, you go buy a truck, you go buy whatever land, and you start making sure that money passes through gold storage account, and you go match it with gold converter account, and you get that 85%. You go and obviously purchase whatever that you needed. Over time, you will recover the funds very massively. So now you convert it back to cash and you spend it. Now, obviously, there are fees calculated, flexi payment. We'll talk about that. Prorated basis and no time limit to redeem, which is very, very important. So, ladies and gentlemen, now let's talk about another product, which is now Gold Enhancer. So now this is GAE. Now, GAE, it is a very beautiful, beautiful product now that we are going big on it. We are going big on it. Likewise, now I'll tell you now why it is on some promotion. And of course, 1 unit of GAE, this is a gold enhancer product. Now, very important, ladies and gentlemen, this is 1 unit. It is exactly 6,000, maybe 500 plus or minus, and you have here the OVC product as it is sitting at $250, and of course you've got also management fees sitting at maybe plus of this amount. It's vary. It's not the same amount, so your system is able to calculate it at that particular time how much it is exactly. Now, very important, ladies and gentlemen, to purchase 1 unit of GAE 10X, and this is the amount plus or minus 6,500. What happens? Why it is called GAE 10X? So the company will match you with 9 units. Whatever that you have purchased, they're gonna match it with 9 units. So you've purchased 1 unit and you plus 9 units, you've got 10. So that is a times 10. Simple as that. Now, very important, ladies and gentlemen, if you want to have 6 units of GAE 10X, of course, we are looking at 36,000 plus with all the fees get there. And if you are looking at getting 10 units, you have to pay, obviously, the fees and the amount. It takes you to 62,000 as a whole. And then you can just enjoy this product. So what happens here, simple as whatever you purchase, the company matches with 9, and you've got 10 as a whole. So your account, it does not work on the original amount that you purchase with, but it operates on the 10X account. Beautiful. For example, you purchase for 10,000, they add times 9, it makes it 100,000. Whenever the value of gold increases, it increased based on an account that is sitting on 100,000. Whatever the percentage. If it increases by 0.5%, therefore 0.5% based on 100,000 account, not 10,000 account. Beautiful. It needs some hands, it needs some emojis, it needs some love. So you can share some love for this beautiful, beautiful idea. Ladies and gentlemen, this is good news. We've got good news whereby we've got GAE Sport that is on promotion. Very importantly, whereby, ladies and gentlemen, you can have 1 unit sitting at exactly plus or minus 5,000 rands. It depends on the amount. It depends on the rate. You can get it at 4,500. You can get it plus or minus 5,000. Ladies and gentlemen, there are no fees paid here. In your system, in your back office, you will go in, you will obviously say, I'm purchasing this. When you just go to select the units that you need, you will see it will calculate the total amount, the amount of the product. It will calculate the fees of the product. Don't worry. You just have to choose the payment method and say continue. After that, you will see the promotion price without the fees, which is beautiful. So you can get this at plus or minus 4,500 to 5,000. Beautiful. So you can run now, run now. I got a shock of my life when I went in and I checked and there were fees calculated. I'm like, it's finished. And when I just went to the next page, I haven't checked the updates. And I went to the next page, I'm like, oh, these are the fees calculated, but I'm going to pay a lesser amount. So make sure you run with it, make sure you purchase it, and make sure obviously it benefits you long term, and you're going to be very, very beneficial. Ladies and gentlemen, you become part of this very, very magical opportunity that I love so much, and you will have a privilege of a free gold storage account whereby you can purchase gold. Whatever you have on your gold storage account, it grows as well because that is gold. And of course, exclusive access to education, and members can present their wealth, of course, by transforming their currency into bullion products. And members have the advantage also to enhance their wealth with, of course, GAE 10X. And ladies and gentlemen, you have your flexi payment there that is in your advantage. When the company adds plus 9, it becomes 10. That's why the product is called GAE 10X, and of course, low spread in terms of fees at the moment is especially you're not paying any management fees, and just upon also when you've made a lot of money, then obviously there are fees at the end of that. Now, members are allowed to different payment and also management fees, and also members entitled to fractional ownership of precious metal, which is gold, through digitalized solutions, thanks to Quantum Metal. Now, ladies and gentlemen, members are allowed through the Gold Converter account GCA to convert up to 85% of their gold holdings to cash. You can only convert any product that is sitting on cold storage account. You cannot convert a product that is sitting on GAE 10X, which is obviously the enhanced product. Now, obviously, there is a community support as well that is there, which is perfectly so. Ladies and gentlemen, you can come on board. There are ranks, and you can climb, you can grow, you can decide, I want to share this opportunity and earn in gold and earn in gold. So obviously, you can become an introducer and make sure that you've got a self-purchase of gold storage account of $20,000 there. 20,000 rands, sorry, dollars is a lot, 20,000 rands, which is $1,200. And obviously you can become an introducer right away. Now, obviously, from there, you can obviously get your own what you call it, commission. So when you purchase for yourself and you get a discount, and obviously when you purchase for the team, you help your team to purchase, there you get that is level 1. You're not getting anything for now as an introducer, but you know what? Jump quickly to exactly what we call a dealer. If you jump to a dealer, therefore, at least you can get some levels unlocked over there, because from introducer to dealer, you just need 5 direct introducers. Make sure they are direct as you build, and obviously total of 300,000 in rands, and that is the amount as a total sales volume. And you're looking at that is $16,500 in dollars. And if we're talking about gold storage account there, that is sitting there. And of course, whereby you can also get your 85% whenever you wish on that amount. It's up to you. So obviously you can take some rank up there, but I'm not talking about 300,000. It is what is your total sales volume from your team, generated from your team. Now, as a dealer, you are sitting at 2%. Now, that is obviously up to, that is 1.5% second level. It takes you up to there in terms of earnings. Now, as what you call, this is from dealer to dealer developer. That means to say 5 direct now, and you are looking at 1.5 million, and of course 2% direct and 1.5% up to third level. Now you're looking for moving from exactly that is dealer developer to merchant consultant, and you're looking at 5 dealer developers, they're direct 25 dealers, and you're looking at receiving 3.5% direct and also 3% up to infinity level from there. Now, ladies and gentlemen, it doesn't end there, because you're talking about a beautiful structure now from exactly merchant developer. You are receiving that is 3.5% and 3% up to infinity level, and senior, the last rank, which is 4.5%, you are also receiving up to 4%. Remember, this percentage, if we match it with the GAE, it's massively so. So you've got also percentage for the GAE that you are getting, and whenever your team is purchasing and stuff, which is beautiful. So that is amazing as well. So these are the percentage that you get, of course, and you are enjoying it likewise. So thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen. As we move forward, this is the beautiful people that have ranked up in terms of becoming dealers, and congratulations to say Noble there, Mzaifan, and of course leadership Malisidi, and of course we've got leadership there, Roger in Cape Town, and William P, and also you've got leadership Precious Mohale there. You've got, of course, leadership John there. You've got leadership Sibongile Zuma, you've got leadership Andile Makunga, and of course, you've got leadership Elias Mashabela. Now, congratulations to leadership Asande Bila, and you've got leadership PR there. Bafigile, and you've got leadership Leon Daniels, and of course, congratulations to leadership Pindile Dlamini, leadership Phineas Rakobo there. Leadership Rolane, congratulations, our recent dealer qualifiers, and of course, leadership Elvis, congratulations, Zamu Mtetwa, and of course, Mr. M. Motimele there. Congratulations to our new dealer developer, Mr. Thomas Nisi, and of course, congratulations to our merchant developers, which is merchant consultant, which is Mr. Mlungisi Ngobo, the grandfather there, and of course, definitely Malizole Maliwa there, the face of Q Urban, of course, in South Africa, and of course, you've got the forever present, forever helping leadership, Rachel Motemela there. Congratulations to all the merchant achievers there. Congratulations, of course, to myself as a merchant developer as well, achiever recently so, and that is beautiful. And of course, ladies and gentlemen, I remember this event. We are planning a beautiful event by the end of the year. Hopefully, it's going to be beautiful as well. But with the help of the experienced leaders that organize this, and of course, I'm sure they'll be happy to help us to organize a massive one. Now, this was the example of it, which was very, very beautiful, ladies and gentlemen. If you're not here, you don't know exactly what is quantum metal. And we had the following day, we had a meeting which was massively so. Durban said yes as well. This was the event in Durban, and it was very, very beautiful as well. We even went to the sea. Polokwane, it was very, very beautiful event, as you can see, and it was beautiful. Likewise, Johannesburg, this is Johannesburg as well. This event was massively so. And this is Rustenburg, as you can see, the event was massively so. Ladies and gentlemen, if you like to join the movement, go to the person that has invited you, sign up and get your own Gold Storage account for free and start as little as R1,000. If you want to explore some of the products, then you can definitely go for GAE 10X. It's on special promotion, and go for other products as well, which is beautiful. Otherwise, thank you